All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's video, I'm gonna be doing an unboxing and review of the Spigen Slim Armor CS case. It is going to be for the brand new Samsung Galaxy S21. So if you are someone that owns the S21 or the S21 Plus or the S21 Ultra, do go down in my description and follow those affiliate links to Amazon. You would be supporting my channel if you do decide to buy this case by clicking my link. It does come in at $16.99. That does include Prime one-day shipping. So if you are somewhere in the country that offers one-day shipping, then I'm happy to report that. So let's go ahead and take a peek here at the actual case itself and the box first. So as far as the box goes, if you've ever had a Spigen case in 2021, then you get this new looking box here. So it has a picture of the phone in the case for the S21. Obviously Slim Armor CS, and since it is a wallet case, it does let you know that you can put 2 cards in it. On this side, you got some Spigen branding. This side, you got nothing. At the bottom, just says it's black. And then on the back, the same old jargon about slim fit, form fitted, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get this pulled out. So you just pull the tab up and literally pull the case out. And as usual, it's always in this plastic wrapping here. So let's go ahead and get this out here. So here is the case itself. Well, let's go ahead and focus on the inside since we don't have the phone on it yet. So it is a dual layer case. So you have this harder outer shell here. And then obviously on the inside, you do have the TPU material on the inside. And like I said, since it is a 2-part case, you are able to pull this back off and do that. So let's focus on the TPU part here. So on the inside here, you have their standard, little spider web design here. And once again, it is that rubbery TPU material that your phone is going up against. Obviously, you got your little Spigen little logo there. It does have the air cushion technology. So on the corners, it's going to help dissipate the energy away when you drop the case on its corners. So it's going to definitely help with that military grade drop protection. On the back here, as you can see what's covered, you do have this kind of like pen dot matrix looking thing, but it does say Slim Armor CS, and it does say it's a sliding case with dual card storage there. And then of course you can kind of just see how it looks there when the polycarbonate shell is actually off. And then yeah, so that is that. So basically, let's go ahead and grab the S21. So I have the Phantom Gray S21, but I do have a honeycomb black skin on here. But for the video, I went ahead and took off the skin camera bump. So that way you can get a true representation if you have the Phantom Gray S21, what it would look like in the case. So let's go ahead and put this in first. So go ahead and pop that on there. And then we'll go ahead and stick back the polycarbonate shell or exterior here. So just kind of line up the edges and push in, and there we have it. So there is the Slim Armor CS case on the Phantom Gray S21. So as you can see here, it is a 2 different kind of tones and materials. So you got your TPU material, and then you got your hard polycarbonate outer shell here. As far as the top part here goes, as you can see, you have this ridge design there. You do have a separate cutout for your flash, and they do go with just more of this singular cutout here, more of an oval shaped cutout only around the lenses. So you're not getting a true feel for the actual camera bump design of the S21. So I think you do lose a little of the beauty of the phone by this particular oval shaped cutout. But at the end of the day, I don't hate it. It's just, I don't know, I wish they could have done something a little bit better. As far as the camera lenses, they are recessed in there. So you can see you do have some bezels around the actual camera lenses and the flash as well. And that's going to help protect those lenses from scratches. Now with this having a little bit of a hump here, when you do place it back down on any surface, you're not really going to have this part actually touching the table because this hump. But as you can see here, if you push that, you are getting a little bit of a rocking motion, and that's just because, like I said, of the design there, which isn't terrible. I mean, obviously, if you ever use a wallet case, you're going to expect a little bit of shake and wobble. But at the end of the day, with it being more of a slimmer design, it does not really bother me. Now, as far as the buttons go, you do have some buttons here that are also the same type of material as the shell here, or not the outer shell, but the TPU part here. So they do stick out a little bit, as you can see there, so they're going to be easy to find. And then on this side, obviously, there is nothing. At the bottom, you do have some precise cutouts there for your USB Type-C port and your microphone and your speaker grill. And then here at the top, you do have 2 more cutouts for the dedicated microphones up here. And then all around, as you can see, it does bleed over a little bit on the edges with that polycarbonate outer shell. And then even down here at the bottom, it does a little bit, but there is enough of the TPU that it does have a nice grip to the case itself. So it's not super smooth. It actually does have a little bit of a texture, and I'm hoping the video does do it justice, because there is just a tad bit of texture to help with that grip. Now, as far as the front of the phone goes, as you can see here, you do have some raised bezels all around the flat screen. So definitely going to be able to have that protection of placing the phone face down on any surface. And there is a little bit of a shake too when you do have it face down, but once again, with those raised edges and maybe a little more prominent on the corners, that's kind of where you're getting that shake from. But once again, not a deal breaker. Now, as far as the design that they went with for the actual speaker grill cutout, you can see here that they went with this one as well, where it's just kind of raised a little bit. It's not a definite defined cutout. So it's supposed to be able to help amplify the sound a little bit with it kind of covering it. So it's almost like when you put your phone in like a cup, for example, it amplifies the sound a little bit. It's kind of doing the same thing with this here. But like I said, all around, it is going to protect the phone. So now let's go ahead and look at the polycarbonate part. And this is the part that actually slides, where as you can see here, slides and then closes. And you do have some Spigen branding here. It is a matte black finish, so you're not going to have any fingerprint issues, but you will have smudge issues. So as you can see here, just even with the light hitting it when I'm rubbing my finger on here, you can kind of see the smudges throughout the case. So if you're like me and OCD, you're going to be wiping your case down a lot, but the fingerprints won't be an issue. But like I said, when you slide this open, you just slide it up, and then you can slide 2 cards in here, and that's it. I mean, it's super, super easy to do that. So let me go ahead and grab 2 cards real quick, and let's try that out. All right, so I got 2 cards here that are credit card size. I have a merchandise credit card from Academy for a return. Then my old school TCU ID here, which look at that baby right there. So let's go ahead and try this out here. So I got 2 cards. I'm just gonna slide it in there, close it up, and that's it. It will not fit 3. I've tried 3. It just does not close nicely, and you want that satisfying click whenever it does go in there. So if you can hear that, it does nicely click in there, and it's very satisfying. But if you try 3, you're not going to get that. It's going to just kind of be a little wonky, and yeah, you don't want that. So 2 cards is the max. All right, and as far as the buttons go, let's go ahead and see how clicky these buttons are and see if they pass my clicky button test. So let's do the power button first. And the volume up and down. So very responsive, very clicky buttons. So definitely passes that test. And the next test we're going to do is the Qi wireless charger test. So just a little tip, do not leave your credit cards and stuff inside of the wallet if you're going to try to charge it. It might affect the magnetic strips. That's what they say, at least. I don't really try it because you're just adding extra layers to block your wireless charging capabilities. So let's go ahead and see how it does as far as wireless charging goes. So immediately, as you can see, I put it on the wireless charger here and it instantly notices that it's on my Samsung wireless charger. So it's definitely Qi wireless charging compatible. All right, guys, so there you have it. There is the Slim Armor CS case for the S21. So this case definitely is worth the $16.99 if you are someone that likes a wallet case. It's going to be definitely ideal for someone who maybe likes to be as minimal in your pockets as possible and not carry a wallet around when you don't have to. So maybe you're going to the gym, maybe you're, I don't know, just going on a walk or something and don't want to carry your wallet with you. So you want to slap your ID and maybe your debit card or something in here and close it up, then you are definitely set. And it is very slim. So once again, yes, it is a little hump on the back, but it is easy to get in and out of your pockets. So definitely not that noticeable once it's in your pocket. So definitely I think it's worth the money, guys. So let me know down in the comments if you plan on picking this up for your S21 or if you've ever had this case on another device before. I think I did a review on this one for the iPhone 12 and got a lot of feedback from folks. So definitely let me know on the S21. Hit that like button, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content, and always subscribe. I really appreciate that. And yeah, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.